Good morning. My name is Shaila Chakavi. Now I am studying is master degree of engineering program in renewable energy engineering at Metro University. The topic of the presentation today is a review of thermal efficiency and optimal design and biomass gasifier stove. Dr. Phakamon Pintana at is my advisor. The main off-topic presentation are introduction, the study result from gasification and the design to biomass gasifier stove and the performance of them. Biomass is the first highest resource of primary energy globally, following oil, coal, and gas. According around one-third of population in development countries lacks availability of clean cooking facility, incomplete solid fuel combustion in biomass cookstove release a great amount of hazardous smoke which contributing of significant health risks. There are several research of design biomass cookstove. It depends on their focus on type of gasifier, air supply control, and biomass gasifier with system to development the efficiency of gasifier stove. Moreover, there are a few review overall design biomass gasifier stove. In general, the biomass combustion is inadequate for the thermal energy to sterilize. Combustion efficiency is low with high smoke emission and process control is limited. This review article focus on design a biomass gasifier stove for maximum thermal efficiency. The main characteristic of biomass that have an effect on the design of the gasifier design and operation are also included in this work. Let's start with this content biomass gasifier. Biomass gasification. Gasification process contain of to 10 reaction. Combustion and heat transfer. Combustion defines the process by which air and fuel react chemical at suspend higher temperature. The gasification process, which includes drying, pyrolysis, oxidation, and gasification, and heat transfer is commonly known to be the process by which a transfer of heat generated from combustion occur on a heat absorbing surface. Let's move on to the next point. Biomass gasification stove design from study research therefore the information was divided to four content such as material, main design, air supply, and system. Material there are many types of material are used to make a small gasifier, such as clay, ceramic, and metal. With more than one material used for different components. The material classification is useful in designing based on locally available raw material and the proper production process. The simple stove is of made of clay. Nowadays, many improved biomass stoves are made of metal, which insulator despite the highest cost. Next, pyritical, pyritical biomass furnace were fabricated using locally, and the typical type of biomass gasifier includes hot dap, down dap, and up dap, and these materials have a wide range of thermal conductivity, indicating their different thermal conductivity. Air supply. The, the characteristic of most biomass stove is natural that is easy and economical to produce. It depends on the winding force tied in the movement of the fluid by which convection heat transfer takes place by two different mechanisms. On feed system, the biomass stove have different parts of the biomass feeding inlet between the primary air inlet and secondary air inlet, or is on the top of the top list of the gasifier. Biomass has significantly higher bulk density than dry fuel because biomass with high density gets high thermal efficiency of combustion. Hoppers are used for manual feeding of raw material during operation and additional feeding. Units used may be a screw conveyor, a pneumatic conveyor, or belt conveyor. Let's move on the next point. The biomass stove must be evaluated under standardized tests to compress the efficiency of the furnace. There are many factors that affect to quality to the biomass stove, which demonstrate the thermal efficiency. The first one is coating or insulating together with the combustion chamber reduce the heat loss rate. Moreover, there is sufficient air supply factor that can cause the biomass to complete combustion, and the emission is a quarter variable that should be considered in the efficiency of stove combustion. I would like to recap on the main point that we have covered today. If you want to design and development biomass gasifier stove, you should study and collect more information for a high performance of biomass gasifier stove includes theory, theory, process, principle of the design. Finally, I hope this review article provide the knowledge and information for you, and I can use this article for design my biomass stove sterilization process in the future.